station covering all of the DMV. This is DC News Now.
Hi, good evening, everyone. I'm Chief Meteorologist Janessa Webb. Record-breaking temperatures across the DMV. One of the hottest weeks of 2023 so far, and we have more heat that's going to be building for your Tuesday. I have your forecast coming up.
Now at 9 on DC News Now, a local grocery store chain makes a controversial move. They're calling it a strategy to stop people from stealing.
People steal stuff that's not name brand and sell it. If they can get $1 for it, they will.
Why some DC shoppers tell us they're worried about this big change.
Stafford County firefighters are grieving the loss of one of their own. Tonight, the message from the captain who trained her.
Hi, everybody. Thanks for joining us for DC News Now at 9 o'clock. I'm Chris Flanagan.
Great to be with you on this Monday night. I'm Tasmeen Mahfouz, and it's a DMV First Warn Day with record-setting heat all across our region. And the dangerous heat even caused Gaithersburg, Maryland leaders to cancel the town's 85th annual Labor Day parade.
Yeah, and the district extending hours today at some of its pools and is keeping 2 of them open till later this month. Might be busy once again tomorrow. Let's get right over to Chief Meteorologist Janessa Webb.
Yeah, and Janessa, we got through some of the hottest temps of the year, but we could break records again tomorrow.
Yeah, I mean, the heat continues to build. We have this dome of high pressure that continues to kind of linger over central PA, and so that's allowing for the warmth to come in from the south. Live look out towards the DC metro area right now. We have partly to clear skies. Here are some of the official numbers that are coming in for DCA. I know it can be a little confusing here, but you have Reagan and you have Dulles. Those are a recording station. Official high of 98 today at DCA, and then Dulles 99 degrees. This is the second day in a row. Also Baltimore beating records of 99. We did have a few spots across the DMV that touched that triple-digit territory, not beating records out towards Western Maryland, but definitely a steaming one. Hey, we have fell down pretty quickly with these daytime highs. Now we're back into the middle 80s, sitting under clear skies. I think the focal point at this point is humidity and dew points. It's not super outrageous out there. You do have a little bit of a wall of humidity and you notice the mugginess, but we've seen hotter dew points this year. So right now, 78 for Manassas into Fairfax County. Good evening. Frederick, Maryland, still into the lower 90s. You're going to enjoy a nice clear evening under clear skies, and dew points still into the middle 60s. We still have record-breaking temperatures in the forecast for your Tuesday and Wednesday. We'll look at some of those numbers coming up.
Janessa, thanks. All new details tonight. A major grocery store chain in Southeast DC is getting rid of many name brand health and beauty care items. They say it's an effort to stop shoplifting. The giant on Alabama Avenue is replacing popular name brand items like Tide, Advil, and Colgate. Our Daniel Hamburg spoke with shoppers today at that store, and Daniel, they tell you they don't think the move will stop thieves.
Well, Chris, we took a walk through the aisles to see this. Dozens of empty shelves and signs that say due to ongoing theft, these items are no longer available for purchase. Customers aren't happy.
This area is being recorded by video surveillance for your safety and security.
The giant off Alabama Avenue in Southeast has already started removing name brand products from the shelves.
Name brand is not only the only thing that people steal. They steal giant brand stuff. It don't matter. A thief is a thief.
Shelves are now barren, from the deodorant aisle to where Tide detergent used to be.
People come up to me, ask me, do I want to buy Tide, stuff like that. Of course I'm going to buy it because it's much cheaper than they're going to sell in the store.
Ron Hill, Dean's Professor of Marketing and Public Policy at American University, says retail theft is a real problem, but he says steps like these are discriminatory.
I want to emphasize this idea of profiling and the idea of racial profiling. In other words, selecting stores or locations that are predominantly African American or predominantly what we think of as minorities has been very long-standing, and a lot of stores have been sued because they did this.
Starting Thursday, September 7th, receipts will be checked as people leave.
Hopefully they do.
Giant says it's in an attempt to mitigate the unprecedented levels of product theft that has become unsustainable for our business.
People that want to be thieves are going to go to places where they can steal. And so if they reduce the number of branded items there, they're just going to go to other places altogether.
Customers worry this is the first step to Giant possibly leaving altogether.
They're talking about shutting too many stores down in this area.
Now, Giant said in his statement, quote, "None of the tactics we deploy is the ultimate solution to the problem we face, but we continue to invest in efforts that will improve safety for our associates and customers and reduce theft." In the studio, Daniel Hamburg, DC News Now.
Daniel, thank you. And also new tonight, a community is mourning after a 20-year-old Virginia firefighter died. She was severely injured in a crash while responding to an emergency in early July. And now an entire department is working to honor her life and all she meant to it. Northern Virginia Bureau reporter Max Marcilla shares her story from Stafford County.
It wasn't long ago you would see Mia Etheridge in the front row with a hand raised here in Stafford County. She was training to become a firefighter, and she did in Louisa County and here on a volunteer basis in Stafford County. She lost her life, and now the people inside this building are grieving and remembering someone they say changed the way they do their work.
If I had 10 people like that, I could take over the world.
Captain Gustavo Lecci knows what it takes to be a truly heroic first responder. He's been in this job for a couple of decades and has trained many young firefighters. Mia Etheridge was one of them.
It was always the one that carries on and makes sure that if somebody else is not carrying on their weight, would motivate them to do so. Nice to see that, but always such a great person, a warm personality, a great personality.
This volunteer fire station is feeling the loss of their beloved colleague. Etheridge was responding to a call in Louisa County in early July when the truck crashed into a tree. The driver was hurt but survived. Etheridge was seriously injured, and she passed away a few weeks later, leaving the department grieving and Lecci in command of helping his unit work through the emotions.
It's okay to feel bad. It's okay to cry. It's okay to cry on our shoulders, to be there for one another, and to know that we are suffering too.
This is how Lecci will remember Etheridge.
This is her in Mayday class, learning how to save her own and herself.
With reminders of previous fallen brothers and sisters behind him, Lecci chooses to look back at the memories with Etheridge. Each day, he says, she left her mark on this department, now forever changed because of her.
She left a loving legacy that we'll never be able to fulfill with anybody else.
In Stafford County, Max Marcilla, DC News Now.
Meanwhile, back in the district, DC police have arrested a man who they say stabbed a woman on a metro train yesterday. Police say 41-year-old Michael Harrington stabbed the woman on a Green Line train at Navy Yard Station. We're told she's stable tonight. Harrington was arrested this morning with help from Arlington police.
And Metro is also investigating a fire on the Orange Line earlier today. Smoldering debris, take a look, was found on the track and put out within an hour. No one was hurt. Metro did go to single tracking for a bit. Everything, though, is back to normal now. And new tonight, a 19-year-old was caught going 134 in a 55-mile-per-hour zone in Prince William County.
Yeah, he was ticketed but not arrested. So this is the court summons here. It happened on Prince William Parkway near Sudley Manor Road. Prince William County police describe it as both reckless and dangerous. The department reminds you, slow down for your own safety and for the safety of others. Well, hundreds of people all across Prince George's County came out for the 69th annual Greenbelt Labor Day Festival. Our reporter Yamarie Sase covers Prince George's County. She asked people what brings them back year after year.
We've been doing it for over 60 years, and it's a way to bring the community together, have some fun, have some food, meet your old friends, and just have a great time.
Greenbelt Labor Day Festival is something many people look forward to.
Yeah, we had fun, tons of food, nice games, won all these prizes. It was fun.
From the games to the food and rides, one common bond, community.
I feel like my favorite part is just like seeing all my friends and like going on rides and just like meeting new people here.
I don't personally live in Greenbelt, but I love coming out here and just like seeing my friends and eating, and just the whole environment is really fun.
The 4-day festival also supports small businesses.
Greenbelt is a small town. We believe in everyone's belief and values, and we want to show that during a festival and have fun with it.
People even played bingo.
I 28.
And bought shaved ice to help raise money for the city's Little League team.
Teach them, hey, it's community, it's volunteerism, and it's best way.
City leaders say events like this make their small town feel more special.
It's just rich tradition of coming together in neighborhood, here in our Emerald City.
Reporting in Greenbelt, Maryland, I'm Yamar Sase, DC News Now.